So good. I'm a man onye and then when I was just in the area, I will him getting a public and the team will contact ya. Look at some more who is your to Saramia Korutia and your contact ya so that comes the use because in a team maybe a team contact ya animals who if I Uba Afugam if I knew but Amagam I have never come across him before. I know my name is me since yesterday. I'm making them mad dodge, give them come up is Yosia, but and I have go and send this message. Go and send this. I'm getting Yosia. I'm making on your way, Jim contact here. Shaya knows here, Korutia. Because as an Amgoya, you were back on when no fair, Mona Robanaka Madu. Now you were back on when no fair, Mona. And we will see yours, I won't engage you in a public. Because to sound knows here, Korutia, your contact, I'm coming here, use here. You were back on one offer, Mona Robanaka Madu. I come in peace.
In prayer. Thank you. Let me make sure somebody can unmute themselves. Sorry. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Adandimbo.
Ezebinedi gwagorana kunana. Chukwa kikaya pogo. Ezebinedi gwumuga gbakonata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ya ka anyị nọ na-eme onwe ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi ahụ njem nwere onwe ya ka anyị na-eji ijie wee na-asị gị ezi Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị chụọrọ anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ ọkachasị ndị sabo ndị si na Biafra ya abịa ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ebe a na-anụ ka ha wee fụdatị na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ ahụgụnwa ya anụrụ anyị ya gọzie anyị Chineke gọzie ụmụ ife gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụ na anyị niile anọ ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike nọnyere m ihe gbaala m ya ume ụlọ dọkịta na-agwọ ya ọya Chineke biko ọkwago ka anyị nwee onye ọzọ otu aka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko ihe niile ugoko ọdị n'aka anyị eme nke anyị ji nwụrụ mmadụ ma agụnwa ya eme nke iji wu Chukwu na m ana m asị aka ọwụna ụdọ ọwụna ezumezu ọwụna osi n'elu osi na ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe ọwụ onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ wụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m aka ha gbajie asị tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọwụna ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara were ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ya Chineke pịaba m ụtarị dịka ọkụgbu ha na-arụ mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa kpọpụtara ya awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọbata obi ya na m otu a ka si welekwa awa COS wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwawa ike yoo onye emekwe nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọkwago Chukwu na-eme nwawa onye na-enye ike ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ ebe ọsọkwa anya si onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ mụnwa na-eche echiche ọjọọ megidie asụ Chineke megide onye ọbụla na-emegide COS ayo ise ọwụrụ mụnwa na-emegide ya emegide m ise onye ọsọkwa ya wụrụ ebe ọsọkwa ma na-agba ije ọ na-agba n'elu ọ na-agba ya n'ala ọ na-agba n'okpuru ala ọ na-agba n'elu bed asụ Chukwu asụ megide eme ekwena ka ba binye ekwena ka na
Ise.
Ada.
Maybe you go, yeah, go I like it. All right, thank you so much. Welcome, Biafrans. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer. We thank God for this opportunity to thank our own Obato Obie, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Anun Kankan.
Kind of n'elu na mpụ na mbugodi ihe nchọrọ ime ka Ngozi Orabeze mata ya bụ eziokwu Ọbata Obi akụkwara nga terorizm 6 years terorizm. Ị nwere idea ada? Ọbata Obi Simon Ekpa Finland tụrụ ya nga 6 years for terrorism. Ị nwere idea?
Okay, for the thing apụtago.
Mba ihe na-ekwu ihe dị na news ka nna eme analyze.
Okay.
Because enwere ihe some people enwe idea. Ha just na-agba Finland tụrụ ya nga 6 years for terrorism. Ngozi Orabeze bụ chief of staff Simon Ekpa bụ the chief of terrorism. So Ngozi Orabeze nwere question to answer because ọma ihe mere Ọbata Obi eji were mee terrorism. O so were support Ọbata Obi na terrorism o mere. So ọ bụrụ mụ abụ lawyer, Ngozi Orabeze nwere question to answer.
Yes.
Because mgbe niile ahụ Simon Ekpa dey terrorize ebe niile ahụ ọ dị-eme terrorism ahụ. Ngozi Orabeze so ya. Ihe o mere.
And onye Ngozi Orabeze na-negotiate ihe that place maka chief of staff.
Chief of staff to Simon Ekpa who the terrorist atụrụ nga 6 years. Then Okechukwu Nkere alias Isaiah Anyaogu who the finance minister na-eweta ego Simon Ekpa ji terrorize ndị ọ na-terrorize. So which means I been a terrorism case. One person and her carry terrorism thing here like that. One person name in no begin to change and begin with a brave one and street, but we show the mother. I had to away each but the plant terrorist city at one. A court, what evidence from everywhere. The chief of staff will be something on I am.
Yes.
So the court constantly may invite.
Constantly may invite. Sure.
I'm going to have a phone number. Yeah, I got for communication. Young one over to be the plan. I saw the terrorists over to be them. More results also not over to be only make terrorists.
Okay,
we are Chieko, Simon Ejiheko. Okay, we are with Ego, after we take a terrorism. So before I just send the Ego and agent terrorism, Simon is a terrorist now. Oh, when Catania Simon before I sent the Simon Ego, the terrorism. And when both of us also not Simon plan, we need that. So Hannah, when you Hannah move, how if that is what goes around comes around.
Sure.
Hannah feel in Simon, I can make my change like this one by one. They have questions to answer. Because that is how it works. When we put on the office now, and when the case is something they do, I got you on that. I'm going to Chinese pass release, but I got you on that.
Oh, good, yeah.
Get him about this particular thing. Get him about a phone, got to your phone. But communication, even with that person, must say when other people on our plan, because so we is. Can't on that terrorism, I had to decide on it. So, we are here watching them. In the multi years on the people, Basara, because all our base, also be literate or very educated, according to the information they here in a public data. On a Twitter handle, and not very educated. Here,
hello. Ọkpa na-ama njijiji n'ala.
Ọjụ ga na-awara.
Hey, ọkpa na-ama njijiji n'ala. N'ọnwụ na Biafra sọkọmbụ na nke a. Ọnwụ na Biafra mekịta sọkọmbụ, unu sọkọmbụ. Achinyere m na aka enu.
Na ndị egede. Adagenti. Ka ịma jụrụ gị ihe a, gwade early this morning ka onye sịrị ka m jụrụ gị ihe a. Gị sị mba na ịtọrọsụrụ ọdịnala nwa nsị gị na ihe ji ekwukwe maka onye abụ na anyị anaghị afụ anyị amaghị onye ọ bụ ịghọtara anyị amaghị onye ọ bụ and my spirit na-agwa m ọdịnala nwa ọ na-ekule m onye abụ DSS agent ka onye abụghị onye Igbo ọdịnala nwa abụghị onye Igbo onye na-ekekwe m tikere ya detuo o because onwe ike ime a full statement ọgwụ onye nọ n'ala Igbo na-ekele m ọ nọ n'ala Igbo onwe ike ime ka full statement wute asụsụ Igbo ị na-aghọta ị na-watch program ya na-ege ntị so mana all this is ọbaghị uru ebe point nwere ịjụ ya bụ ha na-ekwu this is their charter 27 charter ha na-agụ for primary abụghị m lawyer because ihe ọ na-akọ kịta number one ugodi o nwere red flag first number one red flag o nwegodi ewu na gọọmenti nyere ọda ọ bụghị na fake gọọmenti original gọọmenti na-agaghị enwe fundraising ọ bụrụ na ya na-enwe nọ n'itra ọ na-ekele mgbe ọ nọ n'itra o kwesịghị broadcast that fundraising that day nke a ugodi number one mistake o megodiri first then number two mistake o mere kịta ọ na-eme state position o wepụtara meseji COAC sendierie 2 messages nke ọ kpọrọ ya nke ọ sị na esendizie nonsense a na nke o sendirie call me COS 2 messages o sendierie mana ya na enwe wepụtara nke finance former finance minister nwoke Nkede o wepụtara message from Nkede nke ahụ bụ number 2 fault o nwegodiri then number 3 fault o nwere as a media team as a media ọ bụ o claim na ọ bụ media ọrụ ya bụ ịnọ n'itra ọkpọ oge Nkede ya mee interview Biafrans ọnụrụ ajụjụ ọ jụrụ oge Nkede ọkpọ COS o meghị interview etu atọ ike media si wee mee ka ihe nye Biafra United ịkpọ COS mee interview promote Biafran cause ka ihe nyere ya si media and o nwere followers o nwere 130,000 followers ọ na-eklem ka ihe nyere Biafra United ịkpọ chief of staff of Biafra government in exile ka m hapụgodi United States of Biafra Biafra government in exile
chief of staff ya bụ Ngozi Orabueze doctor ka ihe nyere ya anya sị media o nwere media ka ihe nyere ime ịkpọ ya na mee interview nụta ihe o kwuru Biafra jụọ ya ajụjụ ya na onwe jụkwa ya ajụjụ de n'ọkpọ oge nkere interview oge nkere ọpụtakwa gwa Biafrans okwu Biafrans jụọ ya ajụjụ nke ihe a na-akọrọ ihe asị isi enweghị onye jụrụ oge nkere ajụjụ ha nọ na-akọ chata ị na-akpọ ị na-ekele ma bụrụ mee lọya ndị mere lọ gara anụ ihe anyị na-ekwu ebe anyị kwujuru ha agwa anyị na ebe anyị kwuru adịghị mma mana asị normal human being asị ordinary person mbụ ihe m na-ajụ bụ ka ọ gụrụ ihe ọ gụrụ kịta charter for prime minister ya gụọra anyị charter chief of staff in the government ihe that charter kwuru chief of the government then after ọ gụchara that charter for chief of staff in the government ya gụọra anyị in absence of the prime minister anọghị ya and the deputy prime minister when the deputy prime minister in that government onye ga-arun the government ọ bụrụ na a ga-emegara appoint anybody ka onye ga-coordinate ihe ka the work of chief of staff in the government and the work of chief of staff in absence of the prime minister. Ihe a simple something about ndị debe na-akọrọ anyị amaghị onye spirit. Everybody in the good, you must show your face. You must show your face. It's a sacrifice. Before I get into, you must show your face. How come we try at once? Let all of them come out. Now come for the reason why Obato Biejin pocketed this guy is so. Because all that what spirit God. That is why Obato Biejin got this guy is so. What teleyaka? Obodiani no le men and okay. Initial time on the claim. All go from all join the Nelly. All support to Nelly. During their time. On about what message you might be about. All join the Nelly with the first of Galan. On the body had a mechanical gun. All join the here you do. Monami had on that ground, they disappear. So many attack disappear. More must be born for months. Back. Before support to Akwa I want to know could over so can I go do so that all you are watching has to be affiliated on evil men. Ya coach last month before I got this convention on a program, program I will be here. What can I just start analysis? Okay, quiet on a phone. Yes. Na PM disappear. There were 2 days, nothing minute. Okay, quiet on a phone, they want to TV program. Yeah, on a live program, but I'll go send a link. Okay, see, I need 30 minutes. Never on a research. I'm going to okay. When a hotel could be okay, my whole lot. Na hotel could okay, no. Okay, to get it. When a hotel could be. And when I've gone on a hotel Katata. Now watch it background, yeah. Go and watch all the whole background, they book and carry on the program. All the different background hotels. All of that send their picture bridge. America on Jamaica. Oh, na Biafrans banket alo awe me aye. Onwe yo zo me mo na ma solinda. Device. Ma solinda. Tu solinda lo reji mo no la na France zuike. Umu no here and I will French citizen okwebe. Nne ma won no onwezi hi. Nna ma won ne. Adena ne neku. Ana ma ne neku. Cameron up Vico. Can hear very, very important. They put me here in the morning in a program. They put me on Twitter this afternoon. The government should not wait. There's no time to waste. As a man, we made all that. The attorney should go direct to court. Court immediately. Let them come. Let them come. Here I was going government kind of we are in government. That is the government. I told you to see more because they did it when I come here. Only my Biafra Unite. You have the one at court. You have the one at court, and the court will America back account to the account on Banya Nigeria. Account to be in Nigeria. Account to Nigeria. Let us see all the government here in our true. Now, I have a United States of Biafra. This is the time they will show that in. Those in Nigeria, Canada, Abraham, Finland, Hala, Bosso, in America, Canada, I can't do America came a period. nke ahụ nke egwude Nnamdi Kanu nọ na London na-eme broadcast eje kidnap onye na Kenya. Nke ahụ na America ka ha ga-abịa ebe a orire ga ebe a je meet ha na court. Let them come. Ka ha bugodi ebe a biko ka ndị ọzọ nwee ike itinye ọnụ.
Nando. Hi. Uno we na even that somebody I like so much. I like this man with hope na onya mmadụ. A man that na ikuku.
Hello?
Hello?
Adadioram.
Onna madam shock. And the amumani ni evil, better in the wase. Because na amumani ni evil, but one of evil, man, on this mess, no, no. Amuma isn't nine man on any way. And now we are one Yahweh. It may be carrying or keta, but it's a my condition. Everyone amuma gunina wase. No one is your kudiano. It's Namunga Yahweh, great woman, the whole world, Rowanina Yamoma can naso, the Kumaka se Pulumanas promo. And I'm no catching, no catching, no if you follow. Mona Carolina and Beza, and I catch you. I even an now. Go on, when good season and Janos, no catching on the general social media. Everyone amuma ga walk.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
sick all.
Thank God that I myself. Which you tell it.
Welcome when this now. Na buy. Owo na answer mama onye o. Odiche.
Ombulayo, that dream nwetara ebe a nọ ebe ada dọrọ mma nọ wụ ihe a wụ na village o. So that village ahịa ndị village, so mụa si n'ahịa bata n'ime ahịa. So mgbe m batara wee turn by my left hand hụ ada dọrọ mma ka o tukwu n'oche, o yikwe na blouse white with ihe ọ kpọsara, but mụ afro amam ihe ọ kpọsara, fom ya ahụ ọ kpọsara anya, bet o tukwuru anya n'oche wuti ihe ọ kpọsara mbụ nọ n'iru ya. So mụ asị tọnụ sị ka m gaa mitie ada dọrọ mma. So mgbe m gazi mit ada dọrọ mma wee kunitezie enwe one small mbụ ọhịa dị n'akụkụ that shop ebe ahụ ọ nọ. So wee banye n'ime dị ọhịa wee kponye akwa ya enu were mbụ spread ọdụ ka foam wee na-agba n'ike gbachaa n'ike wee clean ya wee pụtazie n'ime dị ọhịa yipụzie akwa ya dum gbarazie ọtọ naked. So nwa na-atry ka m sete pichọ mgbe ọ nọ n'ime ahịa nwa ọka nọ n'oche ka m na-achọkwa ka m see pichọ, ihe a ma ekweghị m mepezi. So mgbe ọ bara n'ime ọhịa nwa wee kponye akwa ya no pant were foam na-agba n'ike gbachaa n'ike wee pụtazie yipụzie akwa ya gbarazie ọtọ. So see it na-try phone m achọ mbụ kamera achọghị imepe. So nwa na-aratazie ebe m nọ. So mụ na face to face mụ na-atọchizie aka n'ara ka m nweta the attention ya. wee see picture, see it, the phone achọghị ise the picture. So na-asị ka ediri winchiwe ihe a. So taka si mezie tetezie. So otaka nrasị wee gaa. Ọ bụla ya nọ biko o nwere nrọ nọrọ ebe Dr. Ngozi nọ metụ nrọ ahụ arọgo mmiri atịka ma ebe 6 months now ka m nọrọ na bete akọrọ m ya mbụ Tina dị nrọ m gwara Tina. So dị nrọ otu nwa si wee gaa abịa m bịa fụ our Dr. Ngozi. So one compound. So the compound mara mma. So mbụ mfe ebe oyi white up and down but ọ dịka wedding gown ka oyi ya gbada n'ala. So ọ kwụzie n'ihu ụlọ one house arụrụ n'etiti mbụ the field there. So and the ụlọ open glass. So one woman nọ na the house. Ọkụ dị everywhere now. Everywhere the very neat there. The house is clean house. So one round table do not there. So the woman was with that table no run ebe. And that woman oyi akwa ndị Igbo mbụ ụkwụ akwa abụọ ka ọma yiri lace blouse bịa kezi ịchafụ isi na isi wee nọrọzie na oche anwa. So our Ngozi nọkwa na outside one that ebe ahụ nọ one green glass nọ there. So nọrọzie ebe a wee sizie n'isi wee yipụ the akwa anwa oyi mbụ that wedding gown yire wutuo n'ụkwụ ya. So mgbe ọ wuturu n'ụkwụ ya o sereze ụkwụ ya wee banyezie na the house ebe mama ya nọ. So mgbe ọ banyezi na the house mụ atetezie. So agwara m ya mbụ Sister Tina kwe nrọ nrọ but ama m na-akọwa nrọ but ihe nwa firi na nrọ anwa otu ntị ghọtakwa ya na ọ chọgo ọrụ niile ọ chọrọ ịrụ ana enwetago ihe a chọrọ inweta. So o yipụzie everything o si n'isi wee yipụe n'ụkwụ ya wụsazie o serezi ụkwụ ya banyezie ka mmanya na-eme welcome. So onye m nwa firi so na ọrụ ọ na-arụ o finishigodo ọrụ. So na o kutuzie so emezie mama mezie mmadụ nọrụ na round table anwa big table with oche mmadụ na-eche ka ọ bata. So amanụ m ihe m nwa firi. So ọ na ị na-akọwara m.
The last speaker. Let me let everybody listening know that our angels are 100% committed to several meetings with them for restoration. There was that of police to be launched in for restoration. No true Biafra military following on Patobie will be online. And I promise you that, and I'm telling you that I have meetings with them regularly and they're getting what they need and they're doing the needful. That is why our land is fully secured the way it was when Obatobie was around. So do not worry about that. Another thing I wanted to tell Biafrans is this. During the Finland Convention, the plan for Obatobie was to launch our Biafran police.
Now listen very well here. Ogechukwu Nkere did not come out to tell the world that the DPM, Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, have lied against him. All the things this woman have said, how Ogechukwu Nkere have fought him, fought the government. Ogechukwu Nkere has never for once come out to say this is a lie. Mouthpiece said something in the public. Mouthpiece said that even she, not only her, many people confirmed the something. She paid for Biafra convention, Finland convention, redeclaration convention. He controls the money. Ogechukwu Nkere was given at my receipt. Look at my, when he was called upon to get this. Listen to
Naira. I sent it. Oge Nkere, the ex-finance minister, told me to send that money. I sent it to the account he sent to me. But during our Finland convention, there was nothing like our police. There was nothing like uniform. There was nothing like boots. There was nothing like caps. But the money was sent by Biafran. He owes us this money. So those of the criminals that Oge Nkere and Sonia Akpalawa and Vam is confusing. The first question, ask him, where is the 15 million naira that I sent to him, which he told me, Obatobie told him, they need to use it to equip our police to be launched in Finland. All of you watched the Finland convention. None of our police unit was launched. Where is that money? Where is the uniform? Where is the boots? If they hijack the money and they come out tomorrow or next tomorrow to say, oh, these are their own, these are their police, these are, just know this is our money. This is Obatobie's money that Obatobie has approved, which I sent to Oge Nkere, but we never saw any police. We never saw the launching of United States of Biafra police during the Finland convention. This is the first time I'm saying this out. There's so much that I don't even want to say out, but I want Biafrans to know the right record, because information is power. Information is the only thing that will make us better as a country. Odogu approved these things. Odogu wanted it to be launched in Finland. The almost 15 million was sent out when Oge Nkere sent me the invoice. But during the Finland convention, nothing, they sabotaged everything. Key and success. The police was not launched. The boot was not launched. The uniform was not launched. Where is the money? So for those people, they are confusing. They are sending money to them. They don't work. First, they don't work for this government anymore. And they will give us that money. Either they give it now, or when Odogu comes out, they will produce that money and tell Odogu where that money went to. So I just want to bring this to the information of Biafrans.
Thank
so
you so much.
They lie to. Those are some of the questions you will ask them. Where is the money? Where is the uniform? And where is the Biafra police? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
very well. Now, this is what I shared. Did not send me text.
Good morning, lovers of freedom. Good morning, my president, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning, my prime minister, Simon Ekpa. Obatobie. Good morning, number 3 citizen. Egba na-agba n'anyanwụ. Mmiri a na-awụ n'okwute, mmiri awụrụ n'akwụkwọ ede. Afọ mụrụ Biafra. Nwaanyị ka nwaanyị. Adọmam jem ọnụ. asị m na-enwe nwaanyị ka gị na-enweghị nwaanyị ka gị Ezinne number 3 citizen Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Good morning, ma. Good morning. Onye ọcha nne ya woji. Finance Minister, Pharmacies, Indiana. Ezinne, good morning, ma. Good morning, all the cabinets of United States of Biafra. Good morning to you all. Good morning, all the armed forces. Secretary of General, Secretary of Defense, all the defense ministers. Good morning to you all. Good morning, all the Genu Biafrans at large. All the Genu Biafrans all over the world. All the Genu Biafrans that believe that the Biafra have been declared. Good morning to you all. Ụtụtụ ọma, ụmụ Chineke. Ana m ewere hara na-ekene Adinda Francis Osise na-ekpere ekpere. Ọzọ bụ humble na your say good morning. Please help me and click the like button and share if you have not done that. David. Also good morning, humble lion. Nwa nwoke Zike o were love tige. Aka Jiofo Nwachukwu Abiama. Aka Jiofo Nwachukwu Abiama. Also humble lion. Good morning from Biafran land. Chukwu gozie goldship from Biafran land. Chukwu gozie nwoke Zike. Also we should not allow manipulation to divide us. USB forever. Ya nwoke Zike ndewo birikwe. Ojugo Maazị Ojugo si good morning Maazị humble lion. Maazị Chukwu gozie gị otu family gị mere ya were love tigwe strength ya wụ power ndewo. Nwoke Zike o si Ugo is now a black also black nsogbu adịghị. Nwoke Zike o si we must be strong and keep fighting homeland or death. Child. Chinyere ọsị ụtụtụ ọma humble lion ndewo nne ndewo Chukwu gozie gị ndewo. Easy way ọsị Maazị ụtụtụ ọma compliment of the season ụtụtụ ọma ndewo ụmụ Chineke. Aka Jiofo Nwachukwu okike abịa ma ọsị General Avata JCS USB. Good morning from Biafran land. Good morning. Or the general not here because you make the general. It's about the common on yesterday yazendo. Ụmụnne m ekene m nwoke kene nwaanyị asị m ka ọ bụ na onye chiri ya zeno ihe akwụkwọ otu onye ahụ unu ma ama humble lion onye eziokwu. Asị m steeti m ga-apụta na ihe mmụọ zipụtara m baby turn back on it. Ikwu ya mekwu ya God forbid. Ihe nọ na ihe gbasara nwere onwe anyị awụ onye megide also is me the General Avatar JCS USB. Good morning, sir. Good morning, General. Good morning. God bless you. Jisi n'ike. Mmụọ na Biafra ya bụ unume. Ha bịa ha ala Biafra ya eri ha. Ala Biafra ya eri ha. Ha si n'edu. Ala Biafra ya eri ha. Thank you so much. Much appreciate. Mgbe ọbụla m fụrụ ndị na-echebe ala obodo anyị, ọnụ ọchị na-awa m. Because Biafra, United States of Biafra nwere men of dignity. Ọwụ ndị a na-apụta ndị anyị Biafrans otere mgbe m na-asị ka m bịa kwuoru n'okwu. Ọwụ m nwa awụkwa triple K this that. asị m onye kene ana m ekele na ka unu na-enye onye na-enye ya mụ na-enye bụ nyemelite n'aka. Unu gosi ndị US be doing that kind of thing because the general na nwere wu ndị gara school etere na ha na-ewe a na-asị military ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị but you no go be ese because I know in the errand of woto ọ ya mere ọ dị dịkwu na ahụ ga ahụ ya emege but ihe na-eme thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Biafran land is covered. The general. Che, unu mgbe adadọrọ mma na-akpọ general abata. Mgbe ọ na ime ọwa adadọrọ mma na-eme ka anyị maracha ndị general na-anya ọfụma. Mgbe ọ bụla ka ọ na-akpọ general abata, the general nọ ya. Papa Moisa. Respect. Ka anyị gbapụ ya ọsọ n'ihi na enweghị time. Ọwụ na awụ m onye Mbaise but agara m ahịara azụ and ke m gara ahịara azụ eji m azụ lọta dị na azụ aha m ji lọta aga m enye unu ya ihe m jiri bịa unu ahụ na nrọ akụnụ believe me unu fụrụ ihe nrọ anyị kwuru maka dise Chikaọdịrị nrọ aha ya wọkụ because nne anyị arụrọ nrọ ya na mgbe ọbụla o kwuru ka o bụ ọrụ na nra before and the thing mere so ọ bụrụ ka nrọ ọrọrọ it go happen. Ama m nri ya ọ na-awụ ọkọrịrị.
Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye Igbo and ị bụ a lover of freedom biko gere m ntị na this particular revelation Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nyere m in my dream. Now today making it the second time Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-abịa na my dream after ka ọ banyere n'ime prison na Sokoto Correctional Center. Nkanu na-make the second one ọ na-emit m na my dream ezimozi a.
Believe me, enwere ihe ndị mmadụ na-amaghị concerning dream. Dịka enwere video m pụzọ pray for the first time because of the guy nwụrụ anwụ. Ozi ha bịara. Hi. Believe me, ụjọ na-atụ m izi dị ozi. Si nna na-ekwu ịdị ozi ka ezi n'ezi ihe ka ọ wụrụ onye ji ego and wụrụkwa onye nwere full mind. Onye nwere ike iji ego nwere na ịdị ise daịdị tụọ m nga nnọọ ezigbo nga. Nnọkwa nnọọ mmụọ na-echikwa m the thing today said nna I don't know what to do. Gịnị ka m ga-eme? Ọ bụ izi dị ozi but eji m ya direct but agara m na comment section ga mmadụ bịara na the comment section si m na do you think that he will contact you? You see, it's up to him. But in the peer, on a join ancestors here. Now the comment section na S. Gana na program una gana comment section. Nsi kam ga chowe ya na June na oge egbu m oge. So, may we elu the team that is in the question argument but aka onwe aha enwe ndị na mmadụ na-amaghị ndudu. And onye ọbụla atụrụ inudu kọwara ya ihe ego ejiri ndọ nne ya furu ọhịa. Ọhịa ka ndị mmadụ na-amaghị. Lee nrọ a na nne anyị rụrọ n'isi nwaanyị a ebe nwaanyị gbara ara ebe ọ bụ ụtọ n'ime ahịa. Ọ ya eme but ọ ga-eme but nwenu ndidi. Akwe na anụ nwenu ndidi. So the people can this our brother Jina. Anyị ko na-agwa unu enwere ote mmụọ si ezi mmadụ ozi. But some people na-eme overlook. No. Ọ bụghị ọbụla ka unu ga na-eme overlook. Ade nwere onye a ga-ezi ozi. Adịka ka m gwara unu, believe me. Adịka m ga-eweta ya ọzọ. Wait, adịka m ga-eweta ya ọzọ. Unu hụ otu m si ji ozi ahụ. Ezi m ya direct. Ewepụkwara m ya o. Ọ dị fa igi wetewu ya. Otu m siri ji ozi ezi m ya direct. Emere m na-ewe ya ọfụ ya. Ya ọkpọ mụ dem bịa jụọ m sị m ihe dị ihe aha m nọ na-ekwu maka ya. But because of no big man, onye nwere private jet, onye ji private jet ya gbara agịga eburu Nnamdi Kanu na Kenya. Otu ochie ọ ga-asị who is this person? Onye ka m nwụkwa ọwụrụ ordinary humble lion. Believe me, ma sọ ihe ọ kọntaktịrị m mgbe aha m gara igwu ya ihe ọ ga-eme and o megha ya ọ gara ịdị ndụ today, but ọ ga-emenwu ya because of ihe mmadụ tiri onwe ya. Ọ dị form of mgbe m gwara Ọji Ụzọ Kanụ, so Ọji Ụzọ Kanụ ma ihe ọ ga-eme and Ọji Ụzọ Kanụ ya ọ gwara ga-eme datin aha ọ ya ma o ji dịka ndụ nọ today. Ọji Ụzọ Kanụ were bad guy. Oh, a bad guy. During that time, ụmụnne, believe me, ozi na-abịara m ụbọchị. Enwere ihe mere m jiri isi mba ana m ezizi ozi. Ọgbata obi ya nọsi ya. Onwe ha na-asị na mmadụ nwere backbone. Enwe m backbone. So ya mere m jiri akwasị ka m gwa unu na ozi na-abịa but ana m ezizi ya ezi. Watch anụ mgbe ahụ ọgbata obi enyi ya. Mgbe ahụ ọgbata obi enyi ya, otu m si na-enye unu ozi gbamba because I believe in him and I know with ọgbata obi enwe ihe ya eme m. Na onye metụ m aka, that is ihe emewe. So him ji na-agwa unu ihe aka unu mana ọ wụrụ ozi na-abịa but ana m adachi ya. Sabina nne m adịghị ike ma osu akwe na anụ. So mgbe ahụ ọgbata obi enyi ya chai ịma mụ na enwe ihe mere no this that, so ka uche unu dịrị ya. We move. Geenụ ntị. Unu ejikwele all this kind of thing egwu. It's real. It's real. Very real. Very real. Very real. They won.
To show you that this Ozi is very, very important. The first Ozi through Sowore, and Sowore had to come to my house, even gone up at my entrance of my gate. Can the Nigerian police now rush wire? Man, Sowore was opportune because the Mozia, and that's a Mozia Hosrim. Kamazam the can on the second one, doesn't meet them direct Zemia Bozi. Because this video name abro content. Abro content. This is not my regular content. Osbo after this year, could you watch Anna? The time now is about 6 o'clock. So get them into this video. Now, after locker, a basket of food. Inside that basket of food, so many fruits the name. Now, where we're making from Sokoto Correctional Center, even the prison canko, as in prison guard canko. Now, we brought that food, some prison guard meeting. As soon as before my banyan, I'm gonna test that food. I was like, I'm gonna test the food. I assume yes. You say, but now I don't test food like that. Now this food is meant for special somebody. Unujejini meba. Assume konye bonya. Say I know mazinam the kanu. Assume that whoever only obana chore for a prison. I got test the food. I was like, here we just test all the food. As no camera, maybe obana choribu. So maybe I'm choribu the person. Obana ma test go the food. They made the game. Said I don't even have any bad intention. Ebe mazinam the kanu. I happen come je bunye. So this people.
Ụmụnne biko na-ewe n'iwe ka m kelee ezi nne ezi nwanyị. Believe me, to me all them so precious because by this time now o kwesịrị ị na-arahụ ụra n'obodo ọ nọ, but because of ịdị ịhụnanya o nwere n'ebe m nọ, but because of ịdị ịhụnanya o nwere na nwere onwe anyị, ọ nọrọ m line by this time na-ege ihe m na-eme. Ọ wụrụ onye, ọ wụrụ nne m Chidiebube dị Ngozi. Ana m ekene gị special. Nne m ụtụtụ ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, ụtụtụ ọma. Ene otu i mere. Akwa oyi a na-atụ gị akwa ọtụga ha gị too much. Biko make sure na ị kọfụrụ onwe gị ọfụma ọfụma. Chukwu gozie gị, Chukwu gozie gị. No. Much appreciate for your time. Ifeanyi Chimezie ndewo ụtụtụ ọma, Chukwu gozie unu ụmụnne m, Chukwu gozie unu. Mmụọ zipụtara m ga-abụ unu mme. N'ọbụ na otiri aka ga-abụ ngozi, ọ ngozi dị anyị na-eje. Michael mmadụ egbu na Tony Mited onye ọma. Michael ndewo Michael ndewo nne m Chimdi Ebube I say thank you thank you nne m, thank you so much. Chukwu gozie gị. We move. Sorry for the interruption. This nne m ọ dị very important, you know. Onye hapụrụ ọrụ kwesịrị na-ehi now ya na-eke ntị, you know, so you need to appreciate it. Enweghị ka o kwesịrị na-arahụ ụra now na Nyanki. Obieze nọ n'ala Biafra now. Ọ n'ala Biafra. Then moto ndị accidental use o buru nata ọ daala, so ọ nọ na-erekwe the tin. Obieze nọ n'ala Biafra now. Ọ ka nọ Lagos. Obieze gisi ọwashi na ihe m na-ekwu bipụta mee vidio si na-ekwe gị lekwe bi nọ ya ma m na-atụ achị. Obieze nọ n'obodo anyị now. Obieze nọ n'obodo anyị now. Ya ọsọ na ihe m na-ekwu washi ya o mee vidio si m na m na-ekwu ya na m na-ekwe ebe ọ nọ nọ ya nwa dị ihe a na m na-ekwe ebe ọ nọ. Ya ọsọ ihe m na-ekwu na ọwashi. Obieze ọ nara Krismas, ọ gara ịgba Krismas. Then accidental car ndị o burula orugo. So sumudemia.
People insist that Nam read the thing. One of them insisted that Nam read the thing. You want to go because that food was meant for special somebody, you know. So before you know it, Hana drag. Before you know it, Mazinam they can work on Abia. I'm to that in Lobo or Hamadike, one of Igbo land. We were feriaka. Before you know it, Obion said towards my direction. So I was explaining to him. Yeah, now you those in the prison now. They insisted. So come here and pay. Knowing fully well, knowing fully well, I became aware and conscious of the fact that I'm in a dream. You want that? Now, me normally always I don't like eating. Like if I see myself in the dream, in any dream I dream, I don't eat anything like meat, anything like banana, food, anything. I didn't area. So all of a sudden, I became aware of this fact. So Mazinam the can was like, okay, usobadro. Obona ha choro kam test. I should just give it to them. So Bruzenia Bunyeze ha Bruzenia Jedose somewhere in the corner. The Mazinam the can pause him. So Mmụọ near me tell na one corner like this. Owenes mi abozi. Owesimu na mugwa the lover of Ndi Igbo niile. Because dike ine gere m na this video. Na share him this video. This video need to circulate na ala Igbo niile. Especially for all the lovers of freedom. This video, or my normal content be here. Oziezim kam na ezi unu. Now, Mazinam the Kanu, when I am saying that now, on or before 27th of May 2027, that Niaga puta from prison. Now, made the specific that the date. Also, before 27th of May 2027. The reason they make this video early this morning can help each of you or Guaram. Because I will say come Jafia because time the Jahia Bagotego. This is about 6:37. So time the Jahia Bagotego. But I have to do it so that all those things need no can help each of you. Now, awesome that now before on or before 27th May 2027 that Niaga Puta made that place. And the Otiageswe Puta brought the help of Nigerian government. Now his help they share outside where we be located. And they can puta near that particular freedom near na for years where we na puta and on Gabun Kaimine. Now, we see that now those people now buying Bokuru. Somebody like mention Rahaya, Manam Mejiri Udele, where we gunu. Makpora nisi, but ni Udela Nkuru. Obuno onye nwere ntiga wata onye mmiri. So many things but now like this for some obvious security reasons. But now the cocoa there is that now awesome that now on or before May 2027 on or before May 2027 on 27th date that Nyawa Mazinam the can gaputa. Now also come the can on the name bang that Nyana Poko now supplicate to Chuko Kabiama Kiana Cho Koruta Nyaka. Now, I'm assured that now Anyincha should remain resolute. Now Incha should remain calm. Now Anyincha kukwenye anything again, Basa Biafra. Now Kukwenye Kamado divide Anyi. Now Kukwenye Kamado we wotere Anyi another doctrine. Now you bring a lobby. that na ya na ya struggle for years, even though na ya no na prison, that na last na ya ga-apụta within 2 on or before 2 years, that na anya achọkwa n'okwu na dịka ya nọ n'ime ebe ahụ, anyị ekwekwene ka mmadụ divide anyị ekwekwene ka mmadụ saa anyị isi so that ka anyị bido hate ihe gbasara the freedom anyị na-achọ, so anyị keep a calm that na on or before 2 years that na ya ga-apụta. Now Nnamdi Kanu told me a whole lot of things, but na the main words na ka m gwara unu ihe a because of time. Achọrọ m ka this video too nnukwu ogologo. Ịghọtago? So ozigo m ozi ahụ n'ịnụgo dị ozi. Biko nyere m aka circulate m this information. This information is very, very vital. All very, very important. Circulate m ya ka oru ndị Igbo niile ntị. Ịghọtago? Now Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ezibugo so were ozi a ka ozie m. Now the second time ọ na-ezizi m ozi a direct. Ọ sị m that na 27th May 2027 na ya ga-apụta. Now biko ka anyị ja na-akwanyere onwe anyị ugwu, achọ n'okwu. Onye ọbụla achọrọ ka arapụta gị okwu n'ọnụ ihe gbasara Biafra or Maazị Nnamdi Kanu atụpụnara onye ọnụ. The spirits are settled, like the spirits are still at work. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu for now was born to liberate ndị Igbo. So biko onye ọbụla na-ekwujo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-asị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu should have followed this way, he should have followed the other way. Now ọ bụrụ na ha machara all those ways ga-adị mma ka anyị actualize this freedom, why they take on themselves to actualize this freedom? Ebe ha ma that particular positive process I yield this positive result. Why didn't they take it upon themselves to achieve this? Because a whole lot of things like on social media, the advisors now say Maazị Nnamdi Kanu should have taken it this way because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu signed by everybody in Kitty. That's now n'obere oge na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị. Eziele m gozi a biko nyere m aka zie ya another person.
Ime nwere one thing na-eme ndị Igbo anyị apụtaghị asị unu share ya, ọ na-arụ unu ahụ. Believe me, onye unu share that time aha m bịa bejie Ifeanyị ba ozi ahụ, ọ gara ịkọntaktị m and m gara ịgwa anya ọ gara ime, but unu share gị ya and unu were ya as na maybe no ihe content. Unu were ya as no ihe content. All one thing about some of you people. As unu share ya ihe ọ na-adị unu ka maybe enwe ndị na-asị ashare ya na ya onweta ego, or ashare ya na ya ọ dị popular, or ashare ya. No, there is many things. Akwe na anụ. Enwe onye ga-ahụ ya na ha ji ya ha. Then ya onweta ya n'obi. Ọwụ na baby, ọwụ na ọ dị ka ama ka m ga-esi ekwu, you know. Ka m hapụ ikwuju ọnụ gịnị ka maka at least ma sọ ihe ọfụgodu na ya. I no believe, and I'm not sure say you see him. My son, you know, help with ya share yari and your for ya. The young me go do and look. The money I will keep it confidential. The money I could. I go see again, man. Here, and he gave me me. But you know, some people, I don't believe that you share it in the offer. Ya come go like that. I don't sure you believe you share that thing. So na hụkwara aka nne m Esther ezinne ụtụtụ ọma ede otu imere nne m ede otu imere ọ sị good morning Biafra, ọ sị good morning great Biafrans. Akụebisi the humble lion, well done for the wonderful work you are doing. Remain blessed. Nne m you too also say a lot of love. Ndewo nne, ndewo Chukwu gozie ezinụlọ gị. Esther, gozie gị nne m. So ọnwụ nke unu wee fụ ya nne m Chineke ugo 247 akwa epụnayere m na yesterday epụnayere m ugo 247 yesterday unu afụ ugo 247 ụwa anyị nọ n'ime ya dị egwu, ụwa anyị nọ n'ime ya dị egwu. Enwere ihe mmadụ ga-eme like this. Ka m ji unu ma ọ ma ịmụ mgbe ọ bụ na unu fụrụ something like this, mgbe ọ bụ unu fụrụ something like this, know that something great mere, something great mere. Because argument you get the voice because of copyright. It can be called to believe me. It can be called to copyright. But argument we are non. Argument you get the voice because of copyright. But na edere nne m ma na-edere n'anya o zuru ka eme ada dị ọra mma m che ma ọ ga-abịa nnọọ n'abalị ama m ebe ọ gawara adịka enwe onye buru ya night nche ma ọ na-arụ night adịka enwe onye buru ya night ọ gara night enwe onye buru ya for night nche ma ọ short time ka ọ na-eji eme ọwa afọ mụrụ Biafra dị ya ma ọ bụ na ya odeke nwaanyị ọmụ na-amatị ugogbe eze nwaanyị egbe a na-agbara anyanwụ mmiri awụrụ n'okwute mmiri awụrụ n'akwụkwọ ede Number 3 citizen of United States of Biafra, Deputy Prime Minister of United States of Biafra. Nnem goriwe. Chineke ụmụnne m. Unu afọ ya. Ọmụ ịmụ dị ha. Yo goriwe. Biko unu ewekwana iwe maka the voice, you know, all because of copyright. Achọrọ m mmecha m abịa kọtụwa so m ji si ka m uni ya without voice. Ama m na sọmọfụ na afụ ndị ya sọmọfụ afụbeli ya. Enwere ndị na-anọghị na Twitter S handle. Enwere ndị na-anọghị na Twitter. Enwere ndị si na Twitter na ọ na-eri ha ego because of their country ha nọ, you know. Ịma anyị nwa anọkwa n'obodo oyibo but ọwụ side ya m nọ ya m na ọwụ original n'obodo oyibo ya m nọ n'azụ ụlọ obodo oyibo, you know. Ọwụghị Europe ka m nọ ya but oyi na-atụ ya slow na-adakwa ọwụghị Europe dị ya. Obodo a na-ekere ndị EU ekpe ka ha join ya ndị ha jụsị mba na ha wuo obodo na-akpụ isi ala but obodo isi ala ka ha adịghị ka ke ndị ọzọ. Ha nwa na-akọva ha nwa na-eghewa ahụ oghe, you know. Isi ala ka ha wuo by force ọwụghị by choice. All by force, or will by choice. Already form of how to remain as zoo, but can the zoo? I said, can how would deadly Sharia law actually tell them as zoo? So, on your bona ye mini skate, on your bona ye anything, no war spaghetti. Eburia Yabusa. So, already how to do with the as zoo, but I know I won't do Biafra. Won't much good Kabiama. Even ya hagari. Goriwe. Chai chire ki godi. Ọ na-etecha Chineke bie. Chukwu gozie gị ezi nne m, Chukwu gozie gị. Achọrọ m ada dị ọra mma n'abalị ya fụ m ada dị ọra mma abịaghị. Achọrọ m ya n'abalị ka ọ bịa dere nwaanyị ka nwaanyị but mmadụ buru ya for a night. Ada dị ọra mma nụgaji night ịma ha December. So mmadụ buru ya for a night $50. Onye ahụ nwere ike ịgacha ọnụ atọ ọwa ọnụ anọ ọ na-eso onye ahụ ike adịghị ya. Ada dị ọra mma oge nwaanyị ị na-eburu gị abịa na-agụrụ gị ọnde ị ga-eme. Ọ ya agụrụ gị agụrụ ọwụ ị ga-emenwulikwe onye nọ dị ya nwa na-agụrụ mmadụ agụrụ. So mmadụ buru ya $50. So ọ ya mere o ji ọbịa ha n'abalị. But ọ ya bịa tude bịa kwuo maka egwu ọṅụ nne m gbaga. Egwu ọṅụ nne m gbaga. Before gị hụ nwaanyị ka nwaanyị bịara agba egwu a egreti na-enwere chai masị ọhịa ga-enwe fundraising na Saturday. Ịma fundraising na-emechere till next year. O mechere till next year. Chai. Ọ dị egwu. Ụmụnne m. Ọ dị egwu. So nwaanyị ka nwaanyị ịbịa agba egwu ahụ. Enwere something great. O nwetara good news. Ọ ya mere o ji bịa na-agba egwu ahụ. I am a given a low.
Your mind. There was no Igbo coup.
There was no Igbo coup?
No.
There was no Igbo coup?
No.
The January...
It was not an Igbo coup.
Can you explain?
No.
Just give us some explanation.
It was not an Igbo coup.
Who were those behind it? Just help us. You know, that coup led to a war.
I know.
So help us.
But there was already war before the war. May 2000, even before, as soon as by May of 1966, you already had war.
There was Operation Wet here in the south.
No, that was 64, 65. I'm talking of military war. Military, you know.
There was already a war going on in the military?
No, in Kano, everywhere, you know. I mean, the Igbos are being slaughtered everywhere, every day, everywhere.
So tell us, it was not an Igbo coup. Who
No.
were those behind it?
Igbos, those who are Igbo, among those who planned that thing or executed it, were less than 15%.
But when we look at the leaders of
Yeah,
the coup,
if Juna was a major, the gentleman from Shagamu.
Adewale Ademoyega.
Yeah. He could hardly be called the leader of the coup, not another person. Nsegu just happened to be in Kaduna, and he was to execute his own assignment in the war, in the coup, and he was the spokesperson, just like Dogonjaro announced the coup that removed Shagari. Does it mean that it was Dogonjaro coup?
So it was Ademoyega's coup?
I didn't say so, but it was not. It was the coup that removed Shagari December 31, 1983 was not Dogonjaro's coup, but Dogonjaro announced the coup. And when Babangida was to come, it was also Dogonjaro who announced, then gave it to Abacha to follow up. Would you say it was Dogonjaro's coup? So Nzegu was there, just like all this, like the Oka coup. You say it was Oka coup. But the planner, the man who owned that coup was what's his name?
The man from Delta State?
Yeah. Inyam.
Okay. Inyam?
Yes, Inyam. Inyam was the brain behind, was the organizer, was everything.
And he's still alive?
He's alive, of course. He comes to visit me regularly.
It was not Gideon Oka?
No. We saw I wrote about I thought the coup was going to happen in May. I wrote in my presidency, my report. I said it was going to happen in my paper was titled something when there's fire going to come out, call it something flame. That was the title I gave to it. Because in October the previous year, 1989, I was in Port Harcourt attending the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations conference. I was the chairman of Nigerian Institute of Public Relations for your state. So my friend late that beautiful girl, the two of us saw the catchment being brought into Port Harcourt. And we traced that catchment, the arms and so on being imported, we traced it to Ikorodu. And then I wrote on it. And I said it's going to be a coup by ex-servicemen, blah, blah, to be an unusual something. That's what I wrote. And it happened, but they brought it to April. I thought it was going to be in May. So when I saw Yam and I said, oh God, how did you get all these dates? I said, well, it's part of my training. I trained in Israel, so I know what it is.
If the January coup was not an Igbo coup,
yes,
was it connected to Obafemi Awolowo?
Awolowo had no hand in it.
Was he going to be a beneficiary?
Nigeria was going to be a beneficiary.
Was Awolowo going to benefit from the coup?
If the coup had succeeded, I think he would have been released from prison and probably would have been made the prime minister.
Was Azikiwe part of the coup?
Certainly not.
Was Michael Okwala part of the coup?
Certainly not.
Why were they not eliminated?
They were told.
They were told about the coup.
Yeah, because this is where somebody say somebody says blood is thicker than water. Those who are to execute the eastern wing of the coup became lily-livered, and they couldn't see themselves killing Azikiwe or killing Opara.
So there was a plan to eliminate
all of them.
All of them.
Yes, and like somebody rightly said, he said if Nzegu had been a Fulani man, he wouldn't have been able to kill Ahmadu Bello.
So perhaps they should have sent Ademoyega to the east.
That's right.
What other secrets do you have in the book, in the belly of the military, about that coup?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
A book you wrote?
I wrote it before 1999.
So sir, since you wrote that book, you've not revised it?
No.
You wrote mostly about the military?
It was military. That's why I said they captured Nigeria. That's why I said Nigeria in the belly of the military.
Is Nigeria still in the belly of the military?
Well, in 94, before I left the country, I said it in Ota that the military would be in power in Nigeria for the next 20 years. And that had extended now to 40 years.
No. The military is no longer in power.
Who says?
Tinubu is in power.
Yeah.
Okay, Buhari was part of the military. But Tinubu has never been part of the military.
I know.
So Tinubu is now in power.
Yeah, but 94 to now, how many years? I said 20 years.
Jonathan was not part of the military.
I said for the next 20 years, the military will be in power in one form or the other. When Buhari became head of state, it wasn't military anymore, but it was still military. When Obasanjo became head of president, it wasn't military, but it was really like a military.
A military leader has released a book.
Yes.
This is the autobiography of Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida.
God bless him.
You know him well.
Very well.
You've always avoided critiquing him.
Yes.
Why?
Two reasons. I mentioned it in Abba Said. If I have access to you, absolute access to you, why must I criticize you in the public?
So you have access to him.
I do.
And you worked for him.
Yes.
And he made you a permanent secretary.
Well, work for him. No, I don't like the word work for. I didn't work for him. I served in his government.
You served in his government?
I didn't even serve in his government. Well, I served in his government as a permanent secretary, but as Daily Times chairman, his government was just a shareholder in the company. So, rightly, yes, I served in his government, in his cabinet as a permanent secretary, but I didn't work for him.
So you have chosen not to critique him?
There's nothing that needs to be said about him that I cannot call him now and tell him.
In the belly of the military, I hope you wrote about him.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because if you didn't write about him, I won't read that.
I wrote about him. And I don't think he would like what I wrote about him.
Have you read his autobiography?
It has just come out.
Yeah.
I've read it.
You still find time to read?
I read a lot. I read so many. If you see how many books, and how many books I'm writing now, and I write forward to so many books. I've written about 3 forwards to 3 books in the last 2 weeks.
So you still enjoy reading and writing?
And write, of course. That's the only thing I know how to do. I don't play golf. I don't run. I don't play tennis. I don't do anything other than writing and reading and listening to the news. And because news are so unpalatable now, I don't listen to news. I just write and read.
News are so unpalatable now.
I've been talking about Gaza, talking about this and that, reading about Natasha, reading about all these dirty things, reading about the mess going on in Port Harcourt. I don't want to waste my time spending time on such childish display of power.
You read about Wiki?
When Wiki was just a week in office, when did he first become governor? It was just a week in office when I wrote an article published in several newspapers, Wiki the Wicked. It was just 1 week in office when I wrote it, Wiki the Wicked.
What will you write now?
The structure of Nigeria brought about a wiki, like it brought about a lot of them.
And they are in charge.
Yeah, seriously. They've captured Nigeria. Nigeria's in their pocket.
Seems the people are helpless.
So you use the word right word, seem, yes. But you wait.
But when you watch them talk.
But you wait.
We should wait?
You wait.
You see something?
The Yoruba say that the name a father will give to a child remains in his belly until the 8th day.
Do you see them talk? No.
I said they've captured Nigeria. They're so arrogant. That irritates me because I don't like arrogant people. They're so arrogant, so self-absorbed. They're so arrogant. Just like those days when PDP said it was going to rule Nigeria for 60 years. And after the 16th year, it was shoved aside. So these people think they'll be in power forever. Let's wait.
Let's wait. Chief Tola Adeniyi is still waiting. I recommend this book to you, In the Belly of Vultures, the collection of Chief Tola Adeniyi's writings. You will find this on udarabooks.com.
Emeka, ndewo emi, otu ime. Ụmụnne m, unu afụna. Ọkụ unu wee fụ obodo ekwensu, obodo ụmụ anụmanụ.
Comfort of your mega churches, knowing the truth. What have you said? What have you said? God don't catch all of us now. You can't go and be doing your multiple preaching assignments up and down the place in America where you earn fat or honorarium, pretending to be Christians, playing performative Christianity in front of audiences and lying to them before David will be Saul. Nonsense. And you know it, all of you. If you are not busy drinking tea with God, you are busy lying to people, telling them to be fasting and praying where you should speak forthrightly in condemnation of evil. They are silent. You sold Nigeria. Look all around you. Look all around you. Which one of our national institutions have you heard speaking or acting against the overwhelming madness that has overtaken Nigeria? And let me speak. When you talk about institutions, there are multiple institutions that undergird the state. There's the religious institutions. Yep. Whatever religion, every religion begins or proceeds from a point of morality. That morality at some point forms the basis of the norms of that society. And those are what becomes eventually codified as laws to some extent. What are the religious authorities in Nigeria? What are they doing? They sold Nigeria. The religious authorities in Nigeria sold Nigeria. The church in Nigeria sold Nigeria. Your silence in the face of evil, your rationalization of evil, your continuing explanation of evil, telling the people to fast and pray in the face of evil that you know are being perpetrated by men, renders you complicit in the sale of Nigeria to evil. The Muslims, I'll show you, Muslim tickets. You found nothing wrong in promoting division in a place where unity should be preached. You thought there was something to be gained in subjugating another religion? What has that battered you? Exactly what? It is easy to point to the Muslim leadership of northern Nigeria. But what about the ones in southern Nigeria? What about them? What is it about the...
Believe me, all these churches here has to make here honor the Zuno today. And the thing that many have faith. The thing that many have faith now. Haga wunize America, gaga ngoti again. Oh, India want a sense, India have for their own pocket. Mba hatini mbu na shetima wepụtara Muslim ticket ha ga riji their church may protest ha pụta gwa every of their member that not that day na-eme vote na onye ọbụla pụtakwara be vote o ha pụta bịa gwa ha na onye ọbụla pụtakwara be vote o si ha da anya na enu Christian anọghị na the thing no Muslim believe me. Ndị Kristian ọ bụkwara otu agụrụ shiri gụọ ha agụrụ gụbekwene ha ga nara ego ihe ọbụla mege ha na gị ma na ọha nwa ji aka ha họrọ but these churches niile a enweghị ike nọ n'ọta ha bịa kwuo si dekwenu na enwebere in the history of this zoo country na enwebele mgbe a sị na Muslim before to show that these people nwere agenda to Islamize everybody and these pastors ndị ahụ nọ here. They keep quiet. They did not protest against it. They did not say anything against it in their church. None of them said something. Also here Kuroku no na pulpit has said that no opponent vote could anything about this Muslim ticket. Believe me. All of the country not today. Hagar in here. Mandi Christian ebuge now. Hagar in ebuya. I can there now. I call these people who don't have pastors in Nigeria. I can handle him make a Christian today. I can handle here because they supported it. I want a voice. Even at their altar. That nobody should vote for these people. That this thing don't have to be allowed. If vote to Muslim president, Muslim vice. How was she man not target? Is a Christian. But they give them room to do their mind. They today now they peer now. And the thing that can amazing affect. Guinea. These pastors, all of them how won't do oshi. All of them how won't do oshi. They only come to make you people. Then here now. Here I got money again and then so you call yourself a pastor, but they are a Christian. Ebugandi Christian nobody bia ishi bia then bia ha be preach anyị the thing na mere ha faith now ya ka ifu because of gini ego Tinubu nyere ha because if Tinubu did not pay these pastors money they will not allow this Muslim ticket. Now today look at the cost of all this Muslim ticket today, but thank God that the thing are going our own benefit. Akwụna the thing na-eme n'anyị ihe nke anyị na-achọ anyị enweteli ya mgbe ha na-eme ihe Muslim ticket anọ m na-agụ ha sị dịkwa ihe ahụ Chukwu ga-eji akpụ n'ọkụ ekwuru m ya si ihe ahụ ị hụrụ ihe Chukwu ga-eji akpọ ha ọkụ and Chukwu ewere ya akpọ ha ọkụ today. Look at them, ndị pastors kwesịrị igbe nọ na that is a gara ịgwa ha sị nobody should come out and vote for these people. Na emepere this ihe kind of before Muslim ticket. Believe me, people will listen to them. No matter how hungry ọ bụla ha dị. Imagine na chọọchị ị na-aga at least ha gara ime oke eke onye ọbụla 1,000 na Tinubu na-eji eke ha or ha ke 5,000 go ha sị nobody should come and vote. Were ihe ticket ya na iwere ego a ha nye ha ego that anytime ọ bụla ị ga-aga na Tinubu ego dekwe ihe ga-eme gị, but they did not do it. But thank God for Donald Trump. Ihe ha kwesịrị ịga na America ga-eme now, they cannot go again. Ya wụ gịnị? These pastors, they are not real. Aka ha nọ na ha emegenu. Aka ha nọ na ha emegenu. But thank God that this thing mere for our own benefit. Biafrans na-achọ na anyị enweteli ya. Ọ ka unu wee fụ. But all these pastors, ọ ka unu wee fụ. Onye nwe ihe ọ na-enye nwanne were ya ga-enye orphanage home hapụ ndị pastor ndị ochie a.
Muslim ticket that seemed like such a fantastic idea to you in a place like Nigeria was a distraction. You all joined this distraction simply because of your interests, yes. Selfish interests. Look at where we are today. Nigeria is sold because of your silence. Nigeria is sold because of the sermons you preached, normalizing this evil, inviting it, preaching to make it seem like the right thing to do. You normalized it. You are just as guilty as those who are bearing the arms today and killing men and women. What have you said about those who go into churches, abduct people from churches? Have you spoken against it? Have you condemned it, or they are honey, kafis? You, the Christian leaders, quote and unquote, in the comfort of your mega churches, knowing the truth, what have you said? What have you said? God don't catch all of us now. You can't go and be doing your multiple preaching assignments up and down the place in America where you earn fat or honorarium, pretending to be Christians, playing performative Christianity in front of audiences and lying to them before David will be Saul. Nonsense. And you know it, all of you. If you are not busy drinking tea with God, you are busy lying to people, telling them to be fasting and praying where you should speak forthrightly in condemnation of evil. You are silent. You sold Nigeria. You sold Nigeria because you are part of the institutions of state. At the end of the day, what is your use? If salt loses its saltiness, of what value is it? Exactly what is your value if a society is collapsing in the manner of Nigeria? On every church corner, you find a church, or you find, in every street corner, you find a church or you find a mosque. And yet, evil reigns. And it is normalized as long as they bring their tithe and offering. Nothing excites you about speaking truth to power because it will lead to exclusion and they will not call you to the state house to come and say morning prayer. You say morning prayer for persons that you know are evil.
Coaches in there were, son in there were. Whether you people vote in Nigeria or not, result of their choice will come out. That is truth. Because you got a government promised the man on you have 24 hours light. You put a local bit tax in issue. You put a bit tax in issue. The young mind and the man got be vote to there. That one is true. That one is true. Yeah,
Thank you, favor. In the name of Jesus Christ, as you receive it so. You are still.
That is to execute me. So the other, my neighbor was with them. So because when
your neighbor that greeted you,
yes, the neighbor that I'm talking about is the one with them. So when we came out, they said I should kneel down. I kneel down. They say okay. What we are asking, we are going to slaughter you now. I said there's no problem.
Was this inside or not? They brought you outside?
Just not outside. It's just at the door. We just go out of the room at that main door. That is where they're going to do the.
So your hands were tied now.
My hand is tied at the back. So the guy, when we came out, that is their servant. So they called the other people because they have tied my hand. They say, come around, because they go and remove the jam, the lock, the door, the gate, so that for them to come more. So they called them, they should come more. They come around about 20 of them. They round me at their middle. So when the first who is asking me to that we are going to slaughter, that is threatening me whether if I can accept to be part of them. I said no. What I wanted to.
What did they mean when you?
They mean that if I can join them to be a Muslim or to be also part of their atrocity, to be killing. Yeah. So I said, me, the one thing I know, since you say you are going to kill me, there's no problem. They say okay. One of them pushed me with the leg, and because of there's no support, so I fall down. I have a scars here. Scars here. Then secondly, they say, Malam, come and slaughter him. The Malam was around because he's there ready for.
You, the Christian leaders, quote and unquote, in the comfort of your mega churches, knowing the truth, what have you said? What have you said? God don't catch all of us now.
Wonderful followers and subscribers of Holy Ghost, and I hope this video finds you well. Guys, this video you're about to watch is a video of a certain Nigerian northern Christian brother. He narrated how his Muslim neighbor led 20 members of Boko Haram gangs to his house to terminate him. And when they came with a malam that was to, cut, make me slaughter and there. You understand? Silent by. I need you to hear how God miraculously saved this guy. You just can't afford not to watch this video to the end. Also, in this video, Dele Farotimi lambasts Nigerian men of God who have maintained seed lip, keeping quiet in such a time as this. And now Donald Trump has banned everybody, including them, from going to US where they are going to preach, collect fat honorarium. This video is an amazing one. It's worth it. Prove to me you'll not be enemy of Nigeria by sharing this video. Try share it. It is worth it. Let's get this video across to as many as we can. Please tag Donald Trump in this video. Tag Department of War, USA. Tag any of the Congress official you know in US. They've got to see this video so that they will know more what the Nigerian northern Christians are going through in these Muslim terrorists, in the hands of these Muslim terrorists. In case today is your first time coming across my video, I want to say big thank you to you for stopping by. This is Holy Ghost on platform, a platform that tells you undiluted truth. Let's take a listen now. Thank you.
You, the Christian leaders, quote and unquote, in the comfort of your mega churches, knowing the truth, what have you said? Multiple institutions that are undergirded. The Muslims are inviting it, forthrightly in condemnation of
But was it that
not be erased from my mind? And
same morning prayer. Same morning prayer for pet.
I was just living or sleeping in my room around midnight.
And this was in Yobe?
In Yobe, in Germany, and Daphne local government. So that day cannot be erased from my mind and in my history. Because there's been a U-turn to my life, actually. So when I was leaving, these people came. That particular day, I met them at my door before I even got into the room before I can sleep. I greeted him. One of them was my neighbor. And one
of the people that attacked you?
Yes, he's my neighbor. And by then, he's of 60 years. He's not a small man. But he has his youths that he gathered for them to assign for that killing. Because I don't know whether he assigned them to be killing people around.
But was it that your neighbor, was he a Boko Haram or just...
Yeah, he's a Boko Haram. He's a Boko Haram with the people around him. So when I came from what I'm doing, I greeted him at the door. I said, okay, I'm coming back. He said, you're welcome. How is the market? I said, it's fine. But it's already late. I'm going to sleep. He said, okay, we see tomorrow. That is how we just end up with him. But around that kind, 12 in the midnight, our doors are almost closed, so there's no any entrance through the main gate. So, but through his gate, it's more easier for him to assign them to come into our house. He has to put a ladder that will make them easy to come up.
So they climbed the ladder from his own house?
Yes, they climbed the ladder from his own house into our house. So my room is close to the fence. So when they jump off, it's there already at my door. So before I can know, they have already inside the room because I didn't close up the door very well because of the weather. Then there is a hole. It's somehow hot. So before I know, people have already matched me on my mattress.
Like how many people?
Then there are 7, the first one that matched me. But when we came out, they are off the 20 because then they come with the missions of killing the old Christian in that particular village.
Did they say to you that they were attacking you because you're a Christian?
Yes.
What did they tell you?
The first thing when they came, they find the evidences of my Christianity because I have my Bible on my chest. I have everything is within Christian district. So when they meet me, they say, well, they know us. They're asking the other guy who we are together with him. Why is he? I say, I don't know him. Because they know we are two of us in the house. So we have...
Who don't you know?
The fool.
No, you are saying that you don't know him.
Yes, the reason why I say I don't know him because to make him run. Because if I say he's around, then they may be searching around.
Okay, somebody else that
we are 2 in the house,
and both of you are Christians.
Both of us are Christian. So I told him I don't know them because I am shouting for him to hear the voice that these people are around me, so that I can let him get another exit to run away. But it is God's grace because they have round the house. But there is small interest that he's able to get and he run away. That is how God saved him. But for me, when I was already matched up on the mattress, they jammed my hand, my back, and tied it up. They asked me, say, where is that your colleagues? I say, I don't know why is he, and I don't know him. Say, okay. So we are asking for, give us money. I say, I don't have money. He say, okay. If you don't have money, we are going to kill you. I say, there's no problem because God have removed fear from my heart. Because I just see them as just mere people like that. The way I see them at the gate the first time. They say, we are going to kill you. I say, no problem. So when they took my Bible, they throw it away. They packed everything, only the mattress they left. Even the shoe I removed, they have taken it away. So they say, let's just go out and they attempt that is to execute me. So my neighbor was with them. So because when...
Your neighbor that greeted you?
Yes, the neighbor that I'm talking about is the one with them. So when we came out, they say I should kneel down. I kneel down. They say, okay. What we are asking, we are going to slaughter you now. I said, there's no problem.
Was this inside or not? They brought you outside?
Just not outside. It's just at the door. We just go out of the room at that main door. That is why they're going to do the...
So your hands were tied now?
My hand is tied at the back. So the guy, when we came out, that is their 7. So they called the other people because they have tied my hand. They say, come around because they go and remove the jam, the lock, the door, the gate, so that for them to come more. So they call them, they should come more. They come off around about 20 of them. They round me at their middle. So when the first who is asking me to that we are going to slaughter it, that is threatening me whether if I can accept to be part of them. I said no. What I wanted to.
What did they mean? When you say?
They mean that if I can join them to be a Muslim or to be also part of their atrocity, to be killing. Yeah. So I said, me, the one thing I know, since you say you are going to kill me, there's no problem. They say okay. One of them pushed me with the leg. Then because of there's no support, so I fall down. I have a scars here. Scars here. Then secondly, they say, Malam, come and slaughter him. The Malam was around because he's there ready for slaughtering because they come with bunch of rock. That day they are going to slaughter the whole Christian around the village.
Were they armed?
They are armed. They have everything. They have everything. They have AK-47, pistol, dagger, everything. They have it. But the silent killing is just the slaughtering, so that nobody will hear something, so that he can run away. But if you shoot, the other people will hear.
Yeah.
But God planning not that way. When they say, okay, Madam, come and slaughter him, I was learning because they pushed me. 7 of them matched me. He said, Madam, come and slaughter him. He put the knife on my neck. When he put the knife, he drew it. Then I just feel that something touched me, but I didn't feel the pain. So I just feel blood is rushing out of my body. It's like that's semi-hot water, not that hot.
Right.
So when they finish, they say the one guy is the door that they are matching me. Say cut from front, cut from front. So I turned my face like this. He put the knife twice through my mouth. He teared it. He said, this one don't die. I said,
so that's the mark.
That's the marks.
And is it the mark also on your neck?
Yes, the marks on my neck are all over. That is the mark, which up to now I'm on penalty. So when they say, they came out, they carry everything as they stand at the door. Even my neighbor is with them at the door that time. I just, God make it possible. I don't know how I stand off. So I stand off, I follow them at the gate. When they see me, they say, Yatashi. That is, they're saying, erase.
What does that mean?
That is, he raised off. There's somebody who we have already killed and he raised off. So they are on fear. You see the human being? So they started running neck. When he put the knife, he drew it, then I just feel that something touched me, but I didn't feel the pain. So I just feel blood is rushing out of my body. It's like that's semi-hot water, not that hot.
Right.
So when they finish, they say the one guy is the door that they are matching me. Say cut from front, cut from front. So I turned my face like this. He put the knife twice through my mouth. He teared it. He said, this one don't die. I said,
so that's the mark.
That's the marks.
And is it the mark also on your neck?
Yes, the marks on my neck are all over. That is the mark, which up to now I'm on penalty. So when they say, they came out, they carry everything as they stand at the door. Even my neighbor is with them at the door that time. I just, God make it possible. I don't know how I stand off. So I stand off, I follow them at the gate. When they see me, they say, Yatashi. That is, they're saying, erase.
What does that mean?
That is, he raised off. There's somebody who we have already killed and he raised off. So they are on fear. You see the human being? So they started running away. So they run up to 100 meters like that. They just stopped. My neighbor was there already with me at the gate because he was telling me I should go back and sleep. So as we are
go back and sleep,
yeah. So
you must be bleeding by this one.
Yes, with the cut on my neck and without losing my hand. He said, but his wife was in the room. She hears us discussing at the gate. She said, what is happening? You know, woman, she came out and she had just a light in her hand, the torchlight. She shined on me. She said, she see all blood all over. So shouting, Anyanka Christian gave him.
What does that mean?
That they have slaughtered the Christian brother, Christian neighbor. They have slaughtered the Christian rebel.
That's what the woman
was saying. So when the woman is saying this, the guy see that he's going to be exposed. She push her. When he push her, she fall on the ground. Because they gather sand that they are going to pay their door. So she fall on it. She refused to go. So he went and meet the Boko Haram because they are standing far away. That is like 100 meters. They seen us because they have the arm, they have the everything, but they can't do anything again. So he went and meet them. The woman was lying down because he's in shock, seeing somebody who is flowing with blood and still standing. So I was asking, let them lose my hand. So when he came back, he met us together with the wife. The wife asked him, lose his hand, lose his hand. So at the process, since he didn't leave, he went inside the house, he carried a knife and cut off the rope and tell me I should go back and sleep. I said, no problem. But God will make it possible. I cannot even imagine how God make it, because I'm able to go almost up to 2 kilometers, going around telling my Christian brother that they should leave. Nobody should follow me, because I was actually slaughtered.
Were you able to do that night or later?
That night, I didn't even go back to the room, because from the
with your wounds,
with the wound, I am putting my hand, removing the blood, because I don't want blood to stain through the spinal cord, because I don't know whether if stain through the spinal cord, later I may experience of pain. So I'll be removing the blood. The blood is rushing. Then I went to the door of all the Christians around. I told them I was slaughtered. I don't want anyone to follow me. Maybe they would follow me. And if they find anybody, they may slaughter him or they may kill him. So, but I'm telling them they should run away. Let the main one hide somewhere. So I walk around telling others. From there, I proceed to the Emir Palace. When I went to the Emir Palace, the people that they are sitting at the palace, that security light is already night. So that security light, when I came under it, they saw blood all over. They were shocked. So they run on. When they run in, one of them take courage through the window. He's telling me, what happened? I told them, this is what happened. He said, go to the secretary. I went to the secretary house, that's the secretary of the Emir. I went to his house, knocked his door, he couldn't come. He didn't open. And I came back, somebody may have told the Emir that this is something is happening. When I came back, I met the Emir at the palace. He was waiting for me, because they told him that, why is the guy that you say this? Because you see the blood, because when I climb up on the floor, you see the stain of blood. But because I left, he was asking, why is the guy? So as they are just discussing where am I, they see me coming back with the wound. He said, is this guy? I said, yes. So he shined the light. He can see my spinal cord from here. So he was even imagining. He said, he moved small. He said, can you see me? I said, I can see you. He said, are you a human being? I said, I'm a human being. I told him, I'm not going to die. He was said, I still tell him what I can remember then. I forgive them. He said, he's a Muslim. You that you are going to die and you are telling somebody who does this thing to you and you are saying, I forgive. I say, look, I'm not going to die. Since God left me for a purpose, if not, I may have no rest. And secondly, I forgive them because I offended God most. And he forgive me. And I don't know whether if God is in me, there's nothing that I can do to God that cannot forgive me. So I have also think in my heart that nothing that man can do me in flesh that I cannot forgive.
So because of time, can you tell us about how you met with your neighbor later after your recovery?
Yeah. Actually, after I recover, even now, because I am still around, I used to go to market. I meet with him. I assisted him almost more than 10 times.
So you still know that your neighbor?
We are even together. We are even together with him. I used to greet him. I told him, let him just take it as fast. I told him, he feel guilty when we met. I told him, don't mention it. I have forgive you.
Wow.
I have forgive you.
So how did you get?
I want him to tell us about the wife, the reason why you forgave him.
Yes. The reason why I forgive him is because actually it's God. This guy is taking care of a woman and her children. And secondly, no matter, the children have not offended me. The wife have not offended me. And he's giving them food, at least, and giving them shelter. So if I kill him, where are they going to get this? And God have stopped me from dying. That God proved him, he is the one holding life. So for that case, I forgive him. Let him continue with the responsibility of taking care of that woman.
Interesting. Very powerful story. And it's actually a miracle that you
ụmụnne m ihe na-eme na-eme. Hey! Chineke. Ma ọ wụrụ odumeje. Odumojo si Chineke. Hey! Onukwa ihe mege n'obodo Ekwensu ka. Ọwụkwa obere ihe o. Ọwụkwa obere ihe o. Ọwụkwa obere ihe.
Are you hearing me? All right, you ask question.
Can you go from Papa J? Can you go from Papa J? Papa J.
So I want you people to just ask 2 or 3 questions. Ask questions so that how is going to help you. Are you hearing me? All right, you ask question.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
My name is Ebuka Aso. My question is, what about us that don't remember our dreams? And when we wake up in the morning, even if we dream, we don't remember.
Yes.
How can we go about it?
Now, how are you going to remember your dreams? Number 1, don't eat late. Don't eat what?
Late.
Don't eat late. Don't take malt at night. Maltex. Malt Guinness, any malt. Anything, clay pots, food that boil. Don't take it. Then too much AC. Then phone. Early in the morning, the phone. Then phone. Early in the morning, off your phone. You can on your phone till midnight. Answer them. But early morning calls. That one is very wicked, very dangerous. Then you too much AC.
Mbana.
Too much fan like this one.
Enwere ka ọ bụrụ obi ezi ọ sị enwere ka ọ na-arụtụga ha aka. Enwere ka o kwesịrị ịrụtụ aka. Enwere ka o kwesịrị ịrụtụ aka. At least ọ gara isi dawa na enwere ka ọ na-arụtụga ha aka. Ọ bụrụ obi ezi ọ sị enwere ka ọ na-arụtụga ha aka. Hey, Chineke, God, Christianity.
It makes a man to forget dreams. In midnight, our stomach is not yet digested. The time that you're going to take, if you have too much eating like to eat well, your stomach will not allow you. Take a little tea, but not too much. Bombita and milk. Don't take too much. Too much of them is also affected.
Enwere ka ọ na-arụtụbe n'aka, enwere ka ọ na-arụtụbe n'aka. At least ọ gara isi that one aha, maybe
dreams. Then you want to eat rice. Oh, this one now, this you eat. You drink Coca-Cola. Dark. As a dark, that's how you cannot understand. But you can drink them in the afternoon. Like this, you can drink them. But the time of bed hour.
Papa J. Papa J na dị very funny. Enwere ka ọ na-arụtụbe n'aka. Ọ gara isi iji gwa gị na Papa J bụ onye ọdụdụ, onye ọ na-adụ ndụ. Ọ bụ onye ọkụkụ. Okwuteghi ka aha aka. Onye okwu ga-awasị na dawa na aha na n'ime tụkwara side aha.
Don't try it. Are you hearing me? Then another one, when you now dream like this, immediately you now woke up. First of all, don't talk to anybody. Look the ceiling. Turn to your right hand side or to your left hand side and quiet. You'll get it.
Chineke God. O nwere ka ọ na-emetụ ha aka. At least ọ gara imetụ ebe ha aka. Papa J ọmọtọfọ ka ọ gịnị ọmọtọfọ. It is a simple thing to do and remember your dream. God have mercy. There is a serious problem in this country. Very serious problem. Very serious problem. Hey, at least someone called Haripu. That one I say na mmadụ emetụkwala side at least iji gwa ya nwa like side ahụ kwenye ekwu ka okwu dị that one okwu dị that one unu maka ọ na ka ada dị ọna mma were gị n'ime ọhịa okwu dị that one onye o kwuru ka aha nnọọ iji gwa na ya nwa na gikwara detail ya nwa akwụkwọ onye ọdụdụ ya nwa na ikiri ọdụdụ Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala Ngozi ndị a na-akpọ Ngozi ya Chukwu na-agozi ha wee wee emeghị Okonjo-Iweala hapụ Okonjo-Iweala on special
The Nigerian military would come and disarm local population first. They would.
Okwenye ekwu dawa n'aha onye o kwuru dawa n'aha ndị mmadụ ga-adị gete dị na-egete okwenye ekwu dawa Ibrahim Tore English na na-asụ nnọọ.
And by hypocrisy, we call ourselves brothers. We must be able to tell the truth in a very crude way, even if it is disgusting. We will apologize, but we must wake up. Why is blackness like this? Why can't we see the danger coming, unite and prevent it? Why do we have to face this danger? They risk decimating us. The others have closed their ears. They pretend not to hear the politics of Austria. Peoples are complacent in colonization.
Ibrahim English na-asụ nnọọ ọ na-emebiri m ihe nnọọ. English Ibrahim na-asụ nnọọ. I don't know why.
There's just been way too much happening in Nigeria, a lot of heartbreaking stuff, but this one really got me, and I made a bunch of posts about it on my X account. So people who were traveling from Abuja, the nation's capital, to either Western Nigeria, Lagos, and other places, or going to the east, and then people who were traveling from Lagos to Eastern Nigeria, Edo State, Delta, Anambra, and the rest of them were seen totally, completely stuck on the road. And the information that I got is that some of these people had to sleep there. In fact, a friend of ours called and was saying that her mother, who didn't listen to her when she asked the mom to go by air, but the mother got stuck in Edo State and had to lodge into a hotel in Benin City just to move from Lagos to Eastern Nigeria. See, historically, we have just one major connection, that road, Lagos-Ore Expressway that cuts through Benin, Edo State, Delta, and the rest of them. This is the only connection that there is between the West and the East. And, you know, a lot of things about this current regime in Nigeria.
Enwere you na amaghị maka this hold up ahụ. Ọkwa ndị amị, ndị mopod, ndị polisi nọkwa n'ụzọ akọsụga dis trafik a. Ka uche unu dịrekwu ya, a na-ekwu na ọkwa ndị amị nọ n'ụzọ Budokwa road. N'ụzọ kpọchiri akpọchi. Ọkwa ndị amị nọkwa dị a na-anaghị ego ha 500 emekige millions n'ụzọ aha. So kuchi unu dịrị ya n'ụzọ hold up. Ọkwa ndị amị, ndị polisi, ndị mopod blọkụrụ ụzọ nga ha na-achọ ndị na-adọta Disemba moto ọfụrụ, ha na-eji anya afụ moto ọfụrụ ma ndị custom. So jụọ m ihe wụ the hold up na ọkwa ndị agha, custom, polisi, mopod, amị, ibu ma ndị civil defense ọhụwa blọkụrụ adịstin ka uche unu dịrị ya. they did not free the road. Ndị Igbo si gara obodo oyibo nọta zuru moto ọfụrụ chọrọ ịga izi ndị nwe ha ha na-abụ n'ọkụ ha abịa ha na fine all the thing. Ndị Igbo atala afụfụ n'aka ndị a
will make you almost want to lose your mind, but this one is, I would say this one takes the cake. You went ahead to activate a multi-billion-dollar coastal road project, knowing fully well that as at the point you were becoming the president of Nigeria, that the only road that connects the West and the East was in a sorry state of dilapidation. You left all of that. You didn't want to fix it, knowing the horror that transporters, that commercial road users, that your own citizens go through every single day that they ply that road. You left all of that and started an entirely different project that will cost multi-billions of dollars that will never be completed, at least before the next 10 years. How is this a priority? I keep asking because I know this regime in Nigeria has a bunch of airheads who defend them, who call evil good, call black white and white black. How do you excuse this? There are going to be mothers in that traffic. There are old people, aged, in that traffic. Many of them stuck there for days. From the nation's capital and from the commercial nerve center, Lagos, you can't access all the other states in the other regions. But you left all of that in such sorry state of dilapidation and went ahead to go and do Coastal Road. You know what I said about the Coastal Road? I told people, you know, that Coastal Road, for all I care, is a white elephant project. That's number one. Number two, that Coastal Road is basically just the president trying to connect his new Lagos and the Lekki where Dangote built refinery, where they're having a lot of new seaport and airports come. I think this is just to connect this main Lagos with that new Lagos. So it's more like connecting the old Lagos and the new Lagos, because these are the only people who are enjoying now. A vast majority of Nigerians who want to travel home to go and be with their loved ones, who can afford the fare by traveling by air. And some of them can even afford it, but they just have to travel by road, which is what you do in any normal place. When I'm in America, I don't like to fly. I travel, I drive everywhere. What is wrong with being Nigerian? What have our people done to deserve this madness? As I'm speaking to you right now, people are still stuck on the road. The two dual carriage roads have melted into one, completely dilapidated. And we are pouring billions of dollars into a white elephant project that will never see the light of day until probably about 10, 15 years, if they don't even abandon it before then. Why be so heartless? This is not a matter of, oh, our priorities were not aligned right. No, there's no excuse. This is intentional to punish the people. This is intentional. I see it like that lunacy that you call a new tax law that is coming up, which we're going to have to fight with everything in us. This is what it looks like. So it's like everything this administration does is to punish the people. A whip with thorns on it, you're using it to beat the people silly, and then you're drawing flesh from their bodies. How much longer can this go on? Someone said Nigerians have become eternally elastic. So no matter how much you stretch them, they're just going to adjust and accept the stretch. But I'm going to tell you this right now. This bubble of absurdities is beginning to stretch beyond its limit. And you know what that means, right? It's definitely going to bust. I am telling you, it is not something that any man can control. It is not something that your money that you're throwing at people and getting them to shut up and look the other way when they see evil. It is not, money cannot do. It's a spontaneous reaction that cannot be stemmed or controlled or stopped. Festive season.
people are stuck on the road? What about people who couldn't or who can't afford to be in a hotel? Babies crying, using the toilet on the road for days. Somebody said their own car got stuck and they've been there for like 3 days. This could have been dealt with. This could have been resolved if they started that project to repair all these roads, to fix all these roads. Mark my words, by now, all those roads would have been in good shape. Then what we're dealing with is coastal road that just a handful of people are going to use within Lagos. Deception, wickedness, all in one. May God help our people. This can go on for too long. I can tell you that. One way or the other, something is going to give and deliverance is going to come. To all the
Thank you all. I love you all. Can win in giving. Bye bye. Day one. Bye.